How is it possible that the gospel should be credible, that people should come to believe that the power which has the last word in human affairs is represented by a man hanging on a cross? The only answer, the only hermeneutic of the gospel is a congregation of men and women who believe it and live by it. Oshkosh is a very interesting city with a long history. A very influential city in the history of Wisconsin. Early on, it was the second largest city in Wisconsin next to Milwaukee. The lumber mills were really a big part of the development of Oshkosh, the flourishing of Oshkosh. Oshkosh has some interesting things that have happened. The city has nearly burned to the ground 3 different times in the early days and kind of rebuilt itself. And even today, it's kind of interesting to see that story kind of coming back, that idea of rebuilding or reinventing itself. Oshkosh has kind of gone through some different identity crises maybe, like people asking, who are we? And now today, Oshkosh is called the event city. All these people come to Oshkosh in the summer. Everybody comes here, but nobody wants to stay here. And so there's kind of this effort to re-identify ourselves and to reinvest in the city. This idea of identity is something that we're really kind of trying to tap into and have conversations with people about. Who are we and who are we trying to be in this city? We are a community of Christ followers. We are people, we are normal people who walk with Jesus and who follow him and who want to have an impact on this city. And then calling is we're called to know, love, and serve God and others. And that's who we want to be. We want to be called by God to know him, love him, and serve him, and be sent out by him to know, love, and serve other people. And that looks like meeting our neighbors and talking with people at work and getting to know people in our community and getting involved in their lives and understanding how we can share the hope of the gospel with them. We want to be a spiritual house that's built up from individual stones, individual Christians who are coming together, gathered together, being built upon Jesus, the living stone, and we're being built up as a spiritual house. The church is not just a building. Church is the people of God being gathered together and being built up. And we want to be that kind of a church where people can come, where they can be built up, where they can grow in their faith, they can find a place of refuge. And then we want people to be sent out. As you come to him, a living stone rejected by men, but in the sight of God, chosen and precious, you yourselves, like living stones, are being built up as a spiritual house.